Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to the illest illuminator. So let's see what's going on for you guys, or for us actually. Let's see what the messages are for you. So when I was shuffling off camera, I got 3 times, I got the 8 of Pentacles popping up. So you guys are working towards something. You've been working real hard and I feel that it's harvest time. So let's see, I can relate to that though. I've been working a lot, since you guys know. I'm almost done with the personal reading, so I know I have a lot of fellow Saggies coming for a reading. So I think within 1 or 2 weeks I'll be open up again. So let's see. What are the messages for Sagittarius for March already? Past energy is the Hermit card. So you guys have been, and that's what I felt as well. You guys have been in a hermit mood in the past, but I do feel that a lot of us are getting out of it. We have been, seeking inner guidance, withdrawing a bit and contemplating a lot about, what has happened in the recent past. And I feel that it's now time to get out of it. Some of you could be also dealing with a Virgo in the recent past, but you guys have been retreated a lot in order to work on your goals, to work on financial security and things like that. So let's see, do we have one more card? Yeah. Let's see. We do also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. So as I was saying, you guys have been putting in a lot of energy and effort. There's a great sense of contemplation. Both cards do indicate contemplation, looking back at the past events and really trying to, waiting to see how things are going to pan out for you. This could be relationship-wise or financially, like your career as well. And as I was saying, the 8 of Pentacles came out 3 times, so there is huge progress already. Now we do also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, so it does indicate that I feel that a lot of you have been cutting out people that do not longer serve you after having that retreat and contemplating about how the relationship is going between you and some of the people around you. And it's something that you really, it gives you great stability, emotional stability in your life. There is something as well that is, I feel impending, that is a wish that is going to come true. This could have been happening in the past, but and for some of you there could have been a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that went out of your life as well, as what I'm seeing here. So let's see what's going on for the other side. For those who are new to the channel, I'm doing a he said, she said spread, and this includes your part and whoever you are dealing with. So let's see. See, we do have, again, 8 of Pentacles here as well. What's the past energy for the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? Ooh, a lot of cards. So we do have a Knight of Cups, someone from the past wanting to return. They're looking at the Tower card with the Page of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So a lot of 4 cards, a bit too many. But let's see, there is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that is going through a major change, something abruptly changed in their environment or in their life or within themselves. Big Tower moment on their part. And they are, I feel, keeping an eye on you. They may try to find out the truth about you or trying to seek some truth about you, but they are not communicating. They do have some love to offer, but they do need to go through some kind of awakening or a shake-up before they get to that. And they're still a bit in the immature side of not wanting to reveal the information that they have gathered about you. So be careful of that. There is definitely someone from your past that is trying to seek, it's trying to spy on you, it's spying on you, but they're keeping it all to themselves, being immature. But they do want to move towards, you know, coming together though. They are trying to find stability. Maybe they are still caught up in their own life, but they are looking forward to meet you halfway is what I'm getting. But they do still need to go through some kind of awakening or a shake-up or something. And they're walking right into the tower. So let's see what the current energy is for Sagittarius. What's the current energy for Sagittarius? 9 of Swords. Okay. Some of you could be a bit stressed out about the situation. Let's see what this is about though. Wait, I have a card here. You do also have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So some of you could be stressed out about, you know, finding that harmony, finding that inner peace, inner joy and happiness at this current moment maybe. Or are you still going to go through some kind of dark night of the soul where there is something stressing you, something is stressing your mind about coming together with an individual. So this could be an air sign, or this could be a water sign, as I was saying. Someone that has either you blocked them or they have blocked you with that 7 of Wands there. Let's see, what's the current situation for the person that's... Yeah, see, they have the 7 of Wands and the Strength card in the reverse. So they're lacking self-confidence to come forward, and they are still trying to stand their ground about a specific situation. So there is something that they have against you, or some kind of information or a thought or something that they are trying to, you know, block themselves from you. And that could be why you are stressed out. It's like you feel that this person wants to come forward, or you could be even feeling that this person is keeping an eye on you, but they are not, like there is a lack of confidence from their side. This could be a Leo or another Sagittarius or an Aries, but they are trying to stand their ground, and so are you actually. So both of you are really being very stubborn is what I'm sensing here. And let's see what else is going on. Interesting spread already. Although I really can't relate to the 9 of Swords. So please let me know if that's the case for you guys. But for the first I was like, in a reading, like, what? Really? I didn't sense that though. But let's see. Maybe that's still the energy that is going to come through. Some kind of something that is going to come through. Dark night of the soul. What's the blockage for Sagittarius? What's the blockage? It could be also a sense of loneliness, you know, that 9 of Swords. Feeling that as if you are going to end up alone, like that kind of, you know, mineral thought that just comes and goes, and something that you really need to fight off yourself. What's the blockage for Sagittarius? Okay, another interesting spread. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse and the Justice in the reverse. So there is definitely something that is out of balance. Someone that has done you injustice, or you have done someone something that was unfair, and it almost feels like you are the one that has done something unfair, because you are still carrying with that heavy weight of load of the 10 of Wands. You still are not completely you have not completely cleared out all the negative energy, so there is still a blockage in that. So you really need some kind of closure. This seems like you need a closure with this individual. Yeah, and together is the world card. So definitely the blockage is that there is still something pending. There has not been a closure, and you feel a lot of heavy weight for things to not be balanced out correctly. And that could be like where this anxiety comes from. Like, is there ever gonna be a closure? Is this, oh, like, did I pay my dues? Things like that. And you still have a heavy time to complete that cycle and get rid of all the negative thoughts from the past, even though you have learned your lesson, because you do come up like with the Hermit card, which does indicate that you have contemplated in the right way, but the skills have not been balanced because it's not in your hands. It's the divine order that you know, calls both parties in to judge about the situation. So let's see. So their blockage is the Hierophant, and that means that they can be very stubborn. They can be very stubborn, and together with the Six of Wands in the reverse. So again, the Six of Wands in the reverse does indicate a lack of like they have a lot of insecurities. They have a lack of, they're just not in the right place. They don't have any, I don't know how to word it. But however, with the Hierophant, it does indicate that they're not doing the right thing, is what it seems like, because they're not allowing their inner guidance to guide them. They don't do the right thing. They can be very stubborn in their own ways. They can be very fixed sign that sees things from their perspective and only their perspective. It's like with the Hierophant, there's no higher one. So there could be also a Taurus individual, someone with a lot of Taurus elements in their chart, and they have the feeling that they are right and that you are not right in some kind of in a sentence. So that could be the reason. But a lack of confidence is what I'm seeing here, especially with the Six of Wands in the reverse. And they feel that they need more compassion from you, because the Strength and the Six of Wands talks about like having acknowledgement, having compassion, understanding, and a lot of attention, you know, ego. Both are very ego-based cards, and they feel that they're lacking that, which actually it's something internal that they need to change, something that they're not seeing with that Tower card. Like both need to change a certain way, but they have a fixed way of seeing things. What's the hopes? Wow. Oh my goodness. I really did not want to tell this story, but oh gosh, no. I don't know. I actually never tell any personal stuff, but it's funny that I see the King of Wands popping up in the hopes, because there is someone that I met which looks exactly like him and does look like the King of Wands, and above all, I just figured out that he was born on the exact same day as me. So it was kind of odd how everything went, but for some of you, this person is probably someone that you are, you know, you want this person, this is in your hopes, you want this King of Wands to come back. Either this is that person, or this is a new person that you met, and it's someone that is very passionate, very self-confident, and this could be also that person. Like it could go both ways, because this person lacks confidence while the King of Wands has all the freaking confidence in the world. So yeah, you fill me in, right? So anyway, I'm just surprised. And let's see, their hopes. And I feel that this is the hopes for the other person. I do feel that there is this one person here, and then there is the King of Wands. For some of you, it could be the same person, but for some of you, it could be a newer individual that comes into your life. Now, we do have the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Emperor. And I do feel, again, because these are both very conflicting energies, so it could mean that they're hoping to release some control, but I don't feel like that, even though it's like, this is releasing control in order for things to grow, right? But the Emperor is about maintaining control and having everything like under your, like everything that happens needs to happen in front of your eyes and under your own control, very dominant figure. So I'm just trying to think what this could be, because it's really conflicting energies right now. But I do feel that this person that you are dealing with is trying to control the situation, and they want you to maybe lose up. So I do feel that there is, again, as I was saying, some kind of stubbornness going on. We Saggies can be very stubborn as well. And I mean, it's possibly your placement, of course, but this person does want to control the situation and want you to open up first, is what I'm getting here, actually. No, like this. So let's see. What's the present doubts and fears for Sagittarius? Present doubts and fears for Sagittarius, please. So we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Strength card reversed, and it's in your fear. So you don't have the strength either to deal with this situation, is what I'm feeling here. You fear to take and it's, I see it here because you don't have any emotions. Like, you only have the Ten of Cups. It's in the reversed. You do have the Nine of Cups in the recent past, but that is the past. So you fear that either someone is going to trick you, play with your heart with that Knight of Cups, but I do also feel that it's also your energy where you're not opening up emotionally, and with this Strength card, you don't have the courage either to open up or fix anything about the situation. There is something that is, let's see. I want to see one more card with this. Why is this the fears for Sagittarius? Why is this the fear for Sagittarius? Yeah, we do have the Six of Cups in the reverse, so it's something that has been pending from the past, and you don't want to bring up past issues anymore. I do feel that this was like the last reading as well. It's like you don't want to be bringing up like old past issues anymore. So you have a fear of the past being repeated again, is what I'm getting. So that's why it's like you throw in the towel. You really throw in the towel here with a romantic situation. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or it could be a Leo. Now, people, why people? So we do have the Lovers card in the present doubts and fears. So with the Lovers card, the person that you are dealing with is afraid of making a decision in love. They could have someone else as well, and they have a fear to choose what is actually meant for them. So the Lovers card is the ultimate card, is the Twin Flame card. It's having to make that decision after, after the Hierophant comes the Lovers card, and the Hierophant is the ultimate card that says like, hey, you guys have a twin flame or a soulmate connection, and like this is meant for you guys, and this is made by God. Like that's like the story behind the Hierophant. But then God says, like, you do have a choice in love. So you do get this lovers connection, but there will be a choice. There is free will. That's why we always say there is free will in any connection, whether that is a twin flame, soulmate, karmic, whatever it is. There's always a decision to make. So this person is afraid to make a decision and go towards their true destined love, is what it seems like here. So what's the outside influence for Sagittarius, please? What's the outside influence for Sagittarius? What's the outside influence for Sagittarius? Knight of Wands, upright. Sagittarius is an outside influence, which affects you in a way that you are ready to take a new adventure. You're ready to make movement. You're ready to go out again. And that's why I stated with the Hermit, that is in the past. You have been withdrawn, you have contemplated, you have learned your lesson, but now it's really the time, and you're getting a lot of attention as well from the outside, from people from the outside, and there is a lot of adventure waiting for you, and that's why you don't want to waste your time or go into old situations that are holding you down or bringing you unhappiness. It's like you face that truth with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and you don't want to be in that place because you feel it's burdening you. You want to have someone, or you want to get out and let's see, we do also have the the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So whoever this person is, there is someone that is not messaging you. They don't have their focus on you. They're not messaging you to move forward in a situation. So that's why I feel that you're moving away from a situation. That's what's happening, because you expect this person to message you in order to make practical steps towards some kind of agreement or reconciliation, or something to look forward to, something that is practical. But that person is not sending you that message. But I do feel like, see, we have the Temperance card here and the Star card. So there is, you feel balanced, you feel good at this moment, and you are healed, is what it seems like. You've been guided by the universe and the angels to get healed in the situation and to restore your hope in whatever area in your life. So that is a very, very positive thing. You're in harmony at this moment, and you take your sweet little time, as I was saying before as well. Now what the outside influence for their side is the Ten of Swords, saying that this is you guys putting an end to an old cycle. Like whatever that was burdening you, that was not fair for you to drag with you all this time. You're clearing that energy. See, and you have the Nine of Wands. That's what I stated. You are not you're now being protective. Now you're like, okay, I've been having like so many swords in my freaking back, and I'm not gonna let anyone in, and I'm being very cautious. I'm gonna protect myself, and I don't trust this. You're not trusting the situation, and that's why you don't want to get into the past situation. It's not because you're weak, it's more because you don't have the strength to struggle with it anymore. It's like you've put an end to it, or they put an end to it, and you face that ending right now. This could have been like a long time ending that you've been facing, and you came into the realization like, okay, you know what, it is the end, and I need to King of Swords, I need to cut this shit off, or I need to think clearly now and not involve my emotions into it, because the person that stabbed me in the back did not do this with emotion. You know what I mean? They were heartless too when they put all these swords in my back. So why would I trust this situation to pan out in the right way? It's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting here. We got the Page of Swords I wanted to pop out. So that would be in your future energies, Sagittarius. So you, again, being cautious, like you stand up after the Ten of Swords and you don't trust the situation. There is the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you guys have been planning, as I was saying, is going to come through with great abundance. But it could be like towards the end of the month that you're going to reap the harvest of it. And see, we do have the Three of Cups reversed and the Awakening card also in the reverse. So, and the High Priestess. So with the Three of Cups in the reverse, you guys could, like, this is also both cards indicating that you are not willing to have a reconciliation. That's like one thing, since we are just talking about that. The other part is that you are, this could be also indicating that you are stepping out of the game with some friends, family members, or people that are not bringing you any joy, or not are emotionally not in alignment with you, is what I'm getting here. And you're stepping out of other third-party situation could also be. But, you know, third-party situation, you guys have to be careful of that. It's not always like a third-party situation is someone is cheating with the other one. Like, someone could be a friend of a friend that is trying to stir up some stuff, you know what I mean? Or try to gossip or things like that. Or just friends in general could also be a third party. And there is a lack of seeing things for what they are. So there is a lack of awakening. There is no reconciliation that you want from your side. It seems like you're done with it. And you do also have the High Priestess. So you're going to allow your intuition to guide you. You are going to keep your cards close to your chest. You are going to be very intuitive and really in control of your emotions is what I'm getting here. Let's see what's the future energies for them. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a water sign that is still not showing any emotion. They could be still very wishy-washy. They could be emotionally manipulating. And I see the Ace of Swords here and the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Death card. So it seems that something's gonna get cleared up in their mind, and they're gonna go through a transformation. Either this is going to be an ending for like an end to their own emotional manipulation that they are suffering from mentally as well, because it's something that is really keeping them up at night as well. So they could get they need to clear their mind about a situation because it's really keeping them up at night. It's being restless. And also with the Four of Swords reverse, it does indicate someone that is ready to get out of a break that they have cut you out with or something like that. And there is the Death card, so there is some kind of transformation that they were not trying to, like, that's the Tower card what we just talked about. It ends up with the Death card, so there is going to be a release from them, release of this old energies where they are going to face their own reality about how they have been behaving emotionally towards you. And we do have Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. And that's what I also stated, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles coming through. You do have the Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. We talked about this. Take pleasure in the things you do. And I just put it on the King of Wands. It was not like... I just recognized myself doing it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. Golden opportunity coming your way. We have, see, quiet time twice. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. That's what I just did not say about the High Priestess, but that's also another message. And honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotion. This goes for the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So that's what I stated, like face those fears and face those mineral energy of dark night of the soul and understand that this is really going to pass away, and just sit with it, accept it, and just go with the flow, you know, just go with the flow like Pisces would with that High Priestess here. Let's see with the manifestations, changes, and surrender. Karmic completion, guys. That's what I stated. That's what we started about. Like the Hermit card, you've completed the cycle, you've learned your lessons, and there are now changes that are going to come. Positive changes, expected and unexpected changes that are going to come, and I know that you guys are not resisting that, and it's going to turn out into manifestations and new beginnings. So a lot of good things coming towards you, Saggy. So yes, dear Saggy, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and bye.